Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. What's up, everybody, man? What's up? We're in the building. No amazing view for y'all today. I'm sorry, but I am absolutely packing. I got a road trip tomorrow, so it won't be no amazing view. I apologize. Unless y'all want to see the ceiling, I'm sure y'all do not want to see the ceiling. Uh, we got an amazing football game coming on at 8 though. So I'm excited for that. What's up, everybody? It's your boy. Um, shit, man. Yeah, I just got to wash the dishes and shit. Ah, let's go. Let's go. Dang, that's the text I needed. Man, what's up, everybody? It's your boy. Yeah, how y'all doing, man? Yeah, I'm just gonna kick it with y'all because I haven't kicked with y'all. Normally, I come up, today. It'd have been yesterday or today, and I give y'all the amazing view, and I didn't give y'all the view. I apologize. How y'all feeling, man? Shit's crazy, man. I feel like we in the twilight zone right now with life in general. People getting canceled left and right over repeating what somebody said that's no longer here. Man, my boy Jimmy Kimmel gone. No, that's my dog. Man, that's my dog, man. And I think Jimmy Fallon gonna be next. Man, what's up, man? Y'all go ahead and hit that like button for the 2 time. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Yeah, I would have went to the spot. Like I said, I got off work late. Uh man, I'm having issues at work. Can we talk about it, y'all? I'm having issues at work. I'm gonna break it down, y'all, man. I've been getting it, man. I ain't gonna say get. It's like people been trying me, and when you're this person that's always polite to everybody, people be trying to push your buttons. What up, Joe? And people been trying to push my buttons, and I'm trying to really get control of myself and not get out of pocket. So I've been in the game for a long time, so I know how to go through the chains of command, and I know how to keep a digital footprint and paper trail to cover myself at all times. But I'm telling you, sometimes you want to say screw paperwork and just go dumb, and I'm trying not that. Like I give y'all, I'm at this one property. I'm trying to make it look best. Just because you in a certain property. You know what I'm saying? You pay a certain amount of rent. That don't mean you can't make it look beautiful, make it look amazing, make it look worth more than what it actually is. So I go there. This one lady, she got a concrete damage. What's going on? So I clean out the dirt, clean the cracks out, vacuum all the dirt out the cracks. I'm sealing it. You know what I'm saying? I put this, little trick I do. I put it in there so when I put the cement on top of it, it stays shifting, don't really crack that much. So I do the first set. We're gonna say step one. I do step one. I come back. I see fingerprints and stuff in it. I'm like, what is this? Then I come back again, redo it. I put the other stuff on it, the gravel concrete patch on it. And then I come back the next day, I see a footprint in it. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me now. And I'm putting a cone on top of it. I'm putting a cone. So it's like you can't even see the work I did, but you know it's work there. And it's a bright orange cone. So I come in, I pull up, and the lady runs in the house, slams the door. So I'm like, yo, let's knocks on the door. I point. So like, what is this? She was like, I didn't want to step on it. I'm like, that's why the cone is there, so you don't step on it. And you did. She was like, it's in my way. I'm like, what? It took every inch. Jesus himself had to come down and say, well, don't say nothing. Don't say a word. What up, Skinny? Like, don't say a word. So I'm like, all right. I don't say nothing. I go back. I go to my workshop, go grab the concrete patch, go grab my tool. I come back to the property. I lay down another coat. I smooth it out, patch the footprint. You can see clear as day a footprint. Again, my hiking boot, clear as day. So I smooth it out, I patch it. All right, boom, we cool. I leave. Do y'all know before my shift started, I went back to check on it, and his fingerprints in it. 3 fingerprints dragged across the concrete. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So I was like, all right, okay. I take pictures. I send it up to the main office. I said, I want her charged for supplies, materials, and my time. Now, instead of just getting this done free as an easy mistake, now you about to be charged 2 times. She gonna get that bill and be like, what did I do? She gonna get that bill and like, what did I do? And I'm not even mad about it. That's how, see, I'm the type of person that I try to make your property look better. Just so much love, just so much strength. No charge to you, because you just rent the property. No charge to you. I'm going to make sure it looks good. It's not going to be a tripping hazard. And what you do, you make my job hard, and you just want to go against the grain. For what? Because what? Because we in this era that you think because of the color of my skin, you're going to treat me like crap and make me work harder? No, we're not doing that. I don't even know what else it could be. Because I'm like, even after that happened, I was respectful. I was like, why? And then I just walked away. I was like, and I made a phone call. But that's neither, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling y'all my peeps, work was rough, all right? Work been crazy these last couple weeks. And it's like, you try to do something, the harder you work, and I don't mind working hard. You work hard, and it seems like people just, figuratively speaking, spit in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't respect your craft. They don't care how hard you work because they don't got to work as hard as you, or they don't work at all. And they just, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, respect my time, respect my efforts. Oh, okay. Respect my time. Reggie Reg, what up, though? And respect my efforts. That's all I ask. I ain't ask for nothing else. I don't be asking. A lot of times when, we get called for work orders and, I got to travel to them and I see some things, I will go in and fix what need to be fixed and do some preventive maintenance stuff, make sure they don't get charged for stuff. And it's like, and then there's moments like this where people like just do stuff to you and you be like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just had a vent with y'all, man. What's been going on? Salute to everybody for coming through. Double tap the screen. Man, listen, let's get into some stuff I want to talk about. Now, normally I don't be political with it. I'm never political with it. You know what I'm saying? But right now, as a people, as a whole, are y'all feeling this cancel culture stuff that people getting canceled for just saying certain things? You know what I'm saying? Or not agreeing with you? Like, listen, I don't agree with Jimmy Kimmel being canceled. One, because I don't even see nothing he said. Now, he been joking on the president before the election. He been joking on the president since 2016. So I don't understand why is all this heat now, right now. And I understand the FCC get the, these networks and making these big deals and stuff like that. But here's what I want to say. For anybody to think it's okay for Jimmy Kimmel to be suspended. All right. Now, it starts there. It starts there. Next is going to be radio people. Keep in mind, multiple reporters have been fired. Some have said some things, none too out of pocket. And other people has repeated what the victim, Charlie Kirk, said. So you mean to tell me when somebody says something, it's okay for you to say it. But if I repeat what you said, I get in trouble. I lose my livelihood. Come on. For y'all that don't know, and the reason I say that because if I ain't mistaken, June 20th, 2025, our president, he signed an executive order restoring freedom of speech and ending federal censorship. Everybody was up in arms and super excited. But what's this tells one or two things. One, executive orders don't mean shit. Or two, it only worked for one side of the aisle when we talk about executive orders. Because if y'all don't know, y'all can look it up. EO 14149. Y'all can look it up. But I don't see how it's restoring freedom of speech if people getting fired and suspended left and right. Nah, they can't fire. They can't fire, dude. Yeah, you're right, Lisa. That's what I'm saying. They don't mean nothing. It ain't nothing but a moment for the cameras to be in the president's face, and he put the pencil to the piece of paper, smile for the camera, and bam, it don't. Because if it did, Jimmy Kimball wouldn't be suspended right now. But he's suspended, not fired, because he's under contract. And you know what that means? If you fire him, the contract is null and void, and then he can go off and do what he want to do. Kimball got millions and millions of fans. If I'm Jimmy Kimmel, I'm going to YouTube. Straight up. Straight up. If I'm him, I'm going to sign a multi-million-dollar deal with a podcast, Spotify, Apple, any of those people. He can sign a multi-million-dollar deal day one. Look at people like Joe Budden. Joe Budden making millions a month. You can't tell me if Jimmy Kimmel signed a podcast deal, he wouldn't get no crazy money. You know what I'm saying? Like he works like, I don't know. Let me see. And or this, or he can sit back and relax. And right now he probably sit back like, okay, but he got a good fan base. He's estimated worth around $50 million as of right now. So $50 million, he ain't got to work again. He just live off, his interests or whatever else. He already got stuff established. I'm sure he got different, I know he had some commercials and stuff like that. He was hosting the Emmys. Jimmy Kimmel gonna be okay, but man, it starts there. Like if Tucker Carlson could say the stuff he wanted to say, and everybody on these other networks and say, like the one reporter talking about involuntary, injection of homeless people, and he still got a job. You really gonna go after Jimmy Kimmel for this playing a clip of the president when they asked him a question, how you feel about your good friend passing? And then he started talking about the construction of the ball for the White House. Like, bro, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. First of all, when did making a ballroom for the White House become so important? And this has got nothing to do with political stuff right now. I'm just saying important things. I'm just talking about important things. And one, man, like, listen, this freedom of speech thing is like, really. I grew up saying that the saying words don't hurt. Sticks and stones break your bones, but words will never hurt you. That's my era. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know me on this sector. People have said everything about me, but guess what? I turn this microphone on. Let's go. Except the difference is, I ain't gonna lie on you. I'm gonna say how I feel. I'll roast a little bit, but if we dig deep, I ain't gonna come out with big. No, I don't need to do that. But I can handle myself on this microphone. I'm good. So people speaking, I have no problem with that. Have no problem. So with Jimmy, it started with Colbert. He's out of there. Now it's Jimmy Kimmel. Next is gonna be Fallon. And when that happens, then what? Then what? I just been like, this is supposed to be the land of the free and all that stuff. And right now, this looks like an episode of Black Mirror. That's all I'm saying. What's going on in today's world is like an episode of Black Mirror. If y'all haven't watched Black Mirror, go to Netflix. It's kind of like a new school Twilight Zone. That's what it's like. And I'm afraid, and I worry about how my daughter's coming up. How my granddaughter's coming up. Where do it stop? Like, do we get back to where we can just say something like, all right, you go your way, I go mine? Or it's going to be you say something to somebody, they run to the superiors, and then the superiors can you, and you lose everything you worked hard for through decades. You know what I'm saying? Like, where do it stop? That's all I'm saying. Where do it stop? You got to stop somewhere. So that's why y'all will see some of my shorts. Like, I want to start highlighting these people that's losing their job for what they saying. Because us as YouTubers, do it trickle down where we're going to start losing channels for saying certain stuff? If we don't follow a certain way, you're going to see channels that start falling off because you said something that don't fit the going down the highway and don't fit a certain agenda of a certain party? Is that where we at? Or they look up and find out you a registered voter with this party, and bam, that's all it takes. Like, that's what I'm saying. Remember Facebook, you used to can say, certain things on Facebook, you be in Facebook jail. And I think that was the whole reason for signing that Executive 14149. But I don't like Lisa said, that don't mean a thing. It don't mean nothing. And that's sad to say. That's all I'm saying. It's sad to say. Hey, anybody want to tell me what's going on lately? I've been in and out of the loop. I've been in and out. The sector getting smaller and smaller. Executive order, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. You see, yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, my Facebook profile, I do not add people on Facebook. Facebook is personal social media to me. Only my friends, family, like my people I went to high school with. I used to have my Facebook page open, and then people just went through it and started pulling photos and attacking it, and then start taking my friends' profiles and going through their stuff. So now I got my Facebook locked. But you can always request me on IG. My TikTok is wide open. Salute again. TikTok is doing great right now. But I ain't dropping no lives on TikTok, which I will be getting at probably, in the winter. I'm just testing the algorithm out on TikTok right now. My Snap doing good. I post a lot of stuff on the stories on Snap for the public. So that's open. Snap and TikTok is wide open. My Instagram, I will be opening that back up to the public. So I just been taking my time doing stuff. So everything will be open to the public except for my Facebook, because I got like 1,800 people on there, and at least 1,000 of them is people that I have working relationships with, network with, college, stuff like that. So I won't be opening Facebook back up, because you know how it is, just social media stuff. People just be on whatever. But the rest of this year is smooth. I'm over here trying to paint a masterpiece, and then create a masterpiece. You can't paint it in a day. So the stuff I'm doing, slow stepping, just coming up here once a week is because I got bigger things going on, and that's it. But I told y'all, y'all at least get a live from me at least once a week, and until I get everything situated, everything good to go, and then I'll be on multiple times throughout the week. Hey, who ready for some football? Listen, let me go there. Y'all can check the main channel out already. I get it. My football predictions. I killed it last week. Out of 16 games, I was wrong 4. And out of those 4 games, I should only been wrong once. You know what I'm saying? But I nailed them. The week before that, I only got 1 wrong out of 16. So your boy is doing pretty good on them picks. The parlays is, that's lunch money, doing good on the parlays. Like, so far, we starting week 3 right now with tonight's game of Buffalo, Miami. Go ahead, pick the over 49.5. Pick Buffalo. I think Buffalo gonna smoke Miami by at least 14 points. I think the score is gonna be somewhere like 13-14, or it could be like 38-21. Either way it goes, Buffalo all day. They playing at home. They got the offense. Come back. Oh, that's what happened. That's what. Well, listen. You knew that was gonna happen, man. It's like clockwork. But I don't got no more reason to step in that realm, because I'm doing things on a different level. So I don't got no reasons. You know what I'm saying? Been there, done that. But some critical information came out of it though, and I'm glad I got that. So I will say that some critical information dropped, and I'm glad it happened. And I'll just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Yes. What made you think that? Hi, Billy. What made you ask that? What made you ask that? I got a couple more minutes, and then I gotta finish packing, because I leave tomorrow at noon. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. That's why it's like with this. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's in the stars. With this week, I'm gonna leave that alone. But with this week with work and everything, I'm so looking forward to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to going to somewhere I've never been before. I'm just gonna get there. I'm gonna soak it all in and just be blessed and thankful that I'm still around and I'm in great health. And I got a couple people that still care about me. You know what I'm saying? And everybody health that I love is good. So you know what I'm saying? Just that's what I'm be thankful for. Was it political? Yeah. I think it was. I think it was a mixture. And I don't know how's the person you asked about. I don't know how. He's in, no, I did not, man. I did not see that. Hey, was it how many did he eat, man? Question. How many hot dogs did he have? It could have been no more than probably four. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's wild, man. That's wild. That's wild, man. No, I did not even know he was. I listen. Oh shit! Only person I've been checking with, I checked Skinny Live. He went live. What was it, Monday? And then he went live Tuesday, I think. So I checked out Skinny Lives earlier in the week. KTC, what's up? And who else live I checked out? Super Live. I checked out Super Nova Live the other day. Of course I checked that out. But I was in the bushes. I listen. I was in the bushes. I didn't want to, throw no salt on the wound and nothing like that. So I was just in the bushes listening to Super and shit, rock out. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, man. I just it's funny, man. I tell y'all what, I would touch on one thing. I've been saying certain stuff in this sector for years. Everything I have said in this sector, it get nobody really pays attention to it because it's coming from me. But then I'll stop talking about that, move on to something else, and then somebody else start talking about it. It comes to fruition, and it just goes like wildfire. It's crazy because the stuff that they talking about right now, I've been said it. Nobody didn't want to hear me though. I've been said everything I said. Nobody wanted to pick up on it. I mean what I say. I have evidence and proof to back up everything I said. And I might slowly but surely release some of those videos out so people can go ahead and react to them. Well, they probably won't, but I might just put on my community wall like, hey, exhibit A when I said this. You know what I'm saying? 20 in 10 minutes. Okay. But yeah, it's crazy, man. But as far as dealing with kids one-on-one, man, that should have never been an issue, man. Rocking out with that dude, never been an issue. Shouldn't have been. Shouldn't have been. But I've been messing with that dude before the paperwork came out on that he did that stuff. Because you can just, let me tell y'all, when you listen to a person and you see how they move and you see somebody glazing like that, you already lose respect for somebody. Like, why, and y'all know me from day one when I was rocking out with Skitty and him and KB fell out. Before him and KB fell out, let's talk about him. Before him and KB fell out, and a lot of people was rocking out with KB. Y'all see how my move was. I wasn't all into that. I didn't feel like he was no celebrity. I didn't. I treated him like an everyday person I would see on the street. That's why I would ask him questions. That's why he's like, man, every time you got to ask me these questions because people want to know. And I ain't scared to ask you. You just a regular dude to me. You know what I'm saying? So people had an issue with me from day one because here's TY asking him some questions because y'all scared. Like, man, I'm not scared. Like, I cover sports. I covered Pistons when he played for the Pistons. So I met bigger profile NBA players than him. I knew Gil before he came over here from the NBA, MLG. You know what I'm saying? From gaming. So it's like when he came over, it was cool. Like, all right, he over here. You know what I'm saying? Look, I came from the sneaker community. We was just talking about sneakers, talking about different shit. Skinny was holding his night lives and shit. And Zaya doing his shit. Everybody was just sneaker shit. You know what I'm saying? Just talking shoes, sneaker battles, everyday bullshit, content creators beefing with each other, that type of shit. People, talking about getting on flights to see people. Just the everyday shit. Then what he did, hopped off. It sparked, And then we went over there, and then that sector, came to what it was. What it was. That sector is not the same. Man, listen, I'm with you, Lisa. There's nobody. So I remember I used to always tease him, hey, KB, KB. I used to be imitating his voice all the time. I've been going that dude. Like these casters is coming out of the woodworks, been going out. That's why I told y'all I had to jump off the hamster wheel. I had to jump off the hamster wheel. And when that stuff came out about him, and when it came out, I said, that's shady. That's shady as shit. When I was sitting there saying this dude got a wrench in people's chats, people didn't want to hear me. Then people making excuses on why he had a wrench in their chat. And then you got people going to watch his content. Like, no, I don't know. No. Because this shows you how the internet is. Why are you watching this dude? Why did anything this guy say you give two shits about? This guy put his hands on minors. Why do y'all care? It ain't like it's alleged. This dude was on a registry list, man. This dude was in a newspaper. You know what I'm saying? This dude was stuttering when it was time to talk about it. This dude caught amnesia when it was time. I don't remember. I suppose. I don't know. I gotta look it up. You know what I'm saying? Just that bullshit alone. Let me tell y'all something, man. And I've been around a lot of people that spent time locked away. Working in law enforcement also. Crucial shit in your life that happens, you don't forget about. You don't forget about crucial life-changing things. How you forget about why you got locked up? How you forget about how long you was locked up for? How you forget about any of the major details with your life hanging on a line? You don't. Yes. Like, listen, I sent Skinny some stuff. And I will say this. I heard the organization name was brought up. I talk to the organization weekly, just on some everyday life shit. She ain't send nobody no email but one individual. And if y'all don't believe me, I would show the text message of this week when I spoke to her. So her sending Sis an email definitely didn't happen. That definitely didn't happen. And in the moment somebody say I'm lying, I'm going to post a text message of me and her that happened earlier this week. If somebody come up here and say I'm lying, I'm going to post a text message. Because we just be kicking the shit. How you doing? Life good, man. Stay up, stay blessed. You do the same. That's it. But, her name keep popping up. So, of course, I'm like, all right, let me see what happened. No, she's not contacting nobody. Right now, people just living their life. But, I don't know, man. I guess some people just gotta just keep the wheels turning. Just do the same shit. Stay that hamster on the wheel. Stay that hamster on the wheel. The person that was said to send Sis an email, that is false. That is incorrect. And y'all can go through my videos. If y'all really went through my videos, I showed y'all whenever you see a city, a sports team, I showed y'all like 50 to 60 profiles already. So that's all I'm gonna take it. But I will just say the person formerly known as the organization did not email anyone in this sector anything. Anything. You know what I'm saying? And I spoke to her. Text messages. You know what I'm saying? Because that it got. So I was just like, man, I'm gonna always want to clear, like whenever her name come up with something, I'm gonna be the one that clears her name up. She not even, I'm gonna be the one to clear her name up. I'll just put it like that. I'm gonna be the one to clear her name up. And at this present time, for her name to even come up, I don't even see why. It shouldn't. Yeah. Oh, you didn't know, Case? Yeah. Oh yeah, cause I ain't tell nobody. Yeah, like I be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all know, man. Like if I get my hands dirty, I got backstroke. I got to jump off the diving board and get into the dirt. But I'm like, look, y'all see my content. I'm really focused on my sports. I'm really focused on other stuff. Uh, I just gotta, you know what I'm saying, a promotion at work and junk like that. So I'm moving differently in real life. You know, Monster in hip hop class right now. I before I jumped on this live, I was just rocking out watching her in hip hop class. Yes, yes. But come on, KT, are you surprised? I know you're not surprised, right? You can't be surprised. You're not surprised. Like, yeah. So and that's the type of stuff. So if you look at the history of time, that's what always happens. Come back. Somebody said X, Y, Z. This is my reason because X, Y, and Z happened, and that didn't. But you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna fool with it. Yeah, I ain't gonna fool with it. But if I have to, I will drop receipts. You know what I'm saying? If I have to, I will drop receipts. But but yeah. Sorry, I was looking at something. I gotta keep track of the time. I gotta keep track of the time because yeah, getting there by. But don't worry. I will do some. I will be dropping multiple shorts tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I will be dropping multiple shorts. I'm going to a baseball game on Saturday. Check out this team on Saturday. Part of me wish I would was when I had went up to New York today. Go watch the Buffalo Bills throw down, but I can't. Definitely, man. Definitely. I'm going in uncharted territories. I can't even act like I'm going somewhere I've been before. I've never been here. I'm excited. I'm super excited. And I'm glad that the weather is good and the weather switched up on, it's all nice outside. Cause last week was in the 80s. Week before that was in the 60s. So I thought fall was coming. And summer like, hold on. We ain't done. Whoa. We ain't done. We still got some heat. So I'm happy about that. That how you say it was at Buffalo Wild Wings. Okay. Shoot. Hey, shoot. I'm gonna go live again at tonight. And but I give you my email. You know how to reach me. 96. Sheesh. It's 81. It's 81 where I'm at. It's 80. It's been in the 80s for over a week now, and it's gonna be like this for a minute. I'm not even gonna complain. I saw you kicking the cardboard box. Asking you saw me kicking a cardboard box. I asked what you doing. You said moving. You didn't see me kicking on cardboard box. I'm sorry, man. You didn't see me kicking on. You might see me cutting a cardboard box, throwing it away, but you didn't see me kicking no box. That was a good one, though. Salute to that. Listen, I tell you, if you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I'm never sleeping in no cardboard box. I work too hard to even do that to myself. No. I'm resilient. I don't care where. Listen, I'm gonna work until I can't walk and move. That's where I'm at. So, man, have you ever? Nah. So, man, that like, I mean, people have had things happen to them. People have lost their homes in fires, stuff like that. And but like people, if you ever talk to a homeless person, and I have because downtown I have gave money, and sometimes when you giving money people, you want to know their backstory. So you hear it's normally like drugs, depression, you know what I'm saying, mental illness. Oh, hold on, man, hold on. Somebody trying to reach out to me and they can't. All right. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. You know what? Let me tell you. I'm not ready for the holidays. I'm scheduled to work Christmas week, but I had the option, but I'd rather work Christmas week so I can have New Year's Eve off because I'm thinking I'm gonna spend New Year's Eve in Niagara Falls. You know what I'm saying? Baby. Yes. So listen, this year, I think, we do a Niagara Falls show. I'm gonna have the camera faced at the falls with it all lit up. And then, yes, I think New Year's Eve show gonna be Niagara Falls. Yeah. So I think that's what I'm planning for. That's what I'm planning for. Spend New Year's Eve Niagara Falls. You know what I'm saying? I'm switching it up. I got to do something majorly different. Cause listen, let me be real with y'all again. I don't mind opening up to y'all. Y'all know that. I do not mind opening it up. They always say the way you start your year is the way you end it. I thought that it's not going to end the way I started this year, so I got to switch it up. You going to New York too? Let's go. Let's go, man. Lisa, then maybe we might link. Oh, you gonna be in New York City though. I'm gonna be up by Niagara Falls. What is going on? Oh man, no. Oh, who's this? Hold on, somebody calling me. Hello, hold on. What's going on? Let me mute the mic. Man, come on. Y'all calling the line. Gotta be serious calls. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna be in New York too. New Year's Eve. I'm going to be. Then you gonna be in NYC. You know what? If I book it before Halloween, I probably get some good rates in NYC. I'm gonna look into it tonight. Not tonight. I'm gonna look into it tomorrow when I check in my room tomorrow. I'm gonna look into what the room's looking like in NYC for New Year's Eve. That'd be dope. You know what? That'd be fire. I think I'm gonna do it. I've never been to Times Square, so that'd be dope. Never been to Times Square. I got things on my bucket list, y'all. So Times Square be fire. I know I'm gonna look. I would look today, but I'm like packing and doing stuff. So I'm gonna look when I check in tomorrow, or I might look first thing in the morning. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'll let you know if I get booked. That'd be dope. Hell yeah. Run into Lisa B down in Times Square and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? The Woes trial lawyers. That'd be fire. Hey, what's up, Custom Cousin? Yo, Custom, I'm gonna hit you up soon as live over. Custom Cousin in the building. Custom, double tap the screen. Give me that like. Double tap the screen. Hit the screen 2 times. Ta-da! Custom Cousins. Yo, if y'all looking for some employment, she's a boss. She's a boss. To my people. IMSO in the building. Let's go. Let's go. All right. That's what I'm saying. So it let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, that the lawyers do be cool outside the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? And I owe Lisa B a drink for all the defeats that I handed her. You know what I'm saying? Like for me to be undefeated, I owe her at least a drink. I owe her at least a drink, you know what I'm saying? Being a good sport. Because there's no way I'll be able to catch that many L's. Like, she was catching L's like strippers catch dollars after it rained. Nah, Lisa B is amazing. I could. Hey, you know what? You could give me the finger if I was lying, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I keep it 1,000 wow. You know, I keep it 1,000 wow. All right, man. Listen, I just need 4 more likes. If I can get 30 likes up in this piece for y'all in the bushes, y'all give me 3 more likes. I just need 3 more likes. 3 more likes. Y'all can hit that screen. Just tap it 2 times. 2 times. 2 times. 2 times. Two times. Hit that screen, man. I miss y'all, man. I miss going live, but man, it's you know, I just had to do some other stuff. So you know what I'm saying. And I'm not right now. Everybody talking about that travesty that happened. That was horrible. Especially what I'm saying. Like now I know what it's like when my mom was younger and she was telling me about the Kennedy assassination. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that you see that in real time on TV to make you say like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like to see that happen. And I don't know if y'all know, but y'all seen like terrorists took out that reporter, and that was on social, like on YouTube or something like that, where they videotaped it, and then you got to see that. It's just like, man, that's never cool to see shit like that, man. And I'm talking about like we adults here. You know what I'm saying? We adults. But the way kids on social media, and that was just out there for kids to see while they scrolling through their TikToks, that's the stuff right there that bothered me, man. Let's go with the 31 likes. And I just think the powers that be should be a little bit more responsible for that, man. Like if you want to say we're not teaching hate and stuff like that, should be a little bit more responsible in the content that you let creep out. She only lost because she didn't like her client. Listen, KTC, let me explain something. She lost because I was that damn good. It ain't got nothing to do with the clients. It's because I'm that damn good. Nah, it's a couple of, what I'm saying? I only can speak for myself. I only can speak for myself when I throw my shirt and tie on and I, grab my briefcase and I go work for the people. I only can talk about when I go work. But you know what? I ain't got that name People's Champ for no reason. I ain't got that. It just didn't just get laid upon me. I ain't just wake up and dream that name. I was touched by an angel. And they said, TY, you the champion of the people. And I was like, no, that's too big of a bird. I can't do it for the people. They're like, yes, you can do it for the people. Only you. You got to do this. I did it for the people. So that's what I'm saying. So it just, bam, that title hat. And I carry that title with pride, being the people's champ. And Lisa, no, I fucks with her heavy. But when it's time to go work for the people, I can't lose. I cannot lose when it comes to work for the people. I just don't even think about an L. I don't even know. I can't even sniff it. I don't even know what an L feels like when I'm going to court and I'm battling for the people. Right. Even Flip helped you out. You know what I'm saying? Flip could have easily got that dub. He could have been like Jameson Winston and chewed on them twisted dubs. He could have easily got it. And you know what? He laid off. He let off for the gas. But see, when I'm at the helm, it's all gas, no brake. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I try to be the people's champ all the way. And I think that got me in some trouble sometimes. See, I tend to people say I be throwing on my cape, but again, if I see wrong being done and I know their answers, I feel like it's my duty. You know what I'm saying? To say something. Because I look at everything in the details. You know what I'm saying? Everything is in detail. And when I see it, it just pops at me. Hey Lisa, I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you. I got nothing but love for you. But man, I gotta admit, man, this has been real entertaining. And that's why it's like I can't stay away too long. And that's why I rock out and got to come back to y'all and just kick it with y'all and shit like that. Because most people over here is real as fuck. Most people. The people that rocks out with me, I feel like all y'all are real. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their highs and lows, ups and downs and shit, but y'all still come around. So y'all already know how I get down anyway. If I see bullshit, I can't help myself. I cannot help myself. If I see bullshit, y'all might look at y'all watch and start counting down. Cause I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming. Say his name and he up here. I believe in TY. Y'all know about that wrestling shit. Y'all know about that. But if anybody got any questions, y'all know how to reach me anytime. Even because I do be missing, I be out of the loop on some shit. What up, ETV in the building? I do be out of the loop. But if it's something y'all think I got the answer to, y'all know how to reach out to me and I'll tell y'all. But again, man, that lady been minding her own business. I told y'all she apologized for the people she have doxed in the sector. I went and did that. Thank you, Shay. I told y'all she apologized. And she was deeply, it bothered her soul that she did the stuff that she did, doxing people, putting out people information, you know what I'm saying? And that's where that. So now she's like, she just don't want her name talked about, and just her name keep coming up. Even when y'all don't know her name, but the name that she was known by keep coming up, and stories and stuff is put on her like she did certain things and she did not. So, for the same reason y'all rock out with me, because I keep it real. That's the reason why she came to me, first apologized to me, and I accept it. Y'all know me, man. Like, a lot of shit been done, but the first thing is the hardest part of accepting somebody's apology. You know what I'm saying? And you got to forgive people for yourself, not just for them, for yourself, because you can be carrying anger with you. You carrying different emotions. It can, mess with your judgment. You know what I'm saying? So she apologized, and I accept, because it was sincere, and I immediately accept. And when I pass an apology to some people like, no. And I'm like, we get it. We get it. You ain't got to accept. But I put that out there on my live months ago that she, apologized for the people that she did put information into that individual hand. But with that apology came stories. And with those stories, I found out truth that I already knew. Stuff added that shouldn't have been added, stuff said that shouldn't have been said, and so forth. Of course, that. I mean, that's been like, that's the thing. Like, I can say shit about somebody, but I still, like, you say call it devil's advocate, because you can't be like, look at certain shit, and then you got to think on YouTube. Do you really want to be beefing? You know what I'm saying? I feel like, in a case, and Keep the Change is right there as a prime example. Like, we were disagreeing, but when it comes to disagreeing with women on here, I still remember my mom said, I still gotta respect women. So I try not to ever take it too far. And when I did say something, I always put humor in it. Like, y'all already know, one woman I was going after hard body karate with Sister T. In every live, I put humor in it, because, like, I really didn't want to go back and forth with her. But she was like me, all gas, no break. So I was like, okay. And then I said, all right, enough is enough. I can't do this. And then that's why I started going on her live, teasing her, cracking jokes. You know what I'm saying? So as much as you want to go at me, I want to be likable at the same time. I want to be likable. 973, what's up? And like I said before, I was like, man, that's one thing I regret in my little YouTube career in this sector, is even going after women. But sometimes, and I'm going to say this person's name, Lonnie, sometimes people just want to push your buttons over and over and try to make you do something you don't want to do. And I'll be showing grace, like, come on, just let me be. Quit saying shit. Quit speaking on me. Quit, like, on and on and on. Like, stop doing it. Like, I really don't want no problems. I really don't. And then somebody just always want to, and then you say something, you be like, I didn't want to say that shit. I didn't want to do that shit. I Yeah, keep the change. Yeah. Yeah, we did. We used to joke. Like took the song, have fun with it. Like and see, I felt like that was fun times, like fun. Like, okay, I can't wait to respond to this. You know, and that's why I thought with Sister T was fun too. And everybody else, me and Sister T was getting numbers going back and forth at each other. Even when I was joking on her man, she knew it was, jokes. But the thing was, I was getting one up on her. So then she started going low. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing when people that get one up on you, they want to go low. Like, shit, you get one up on me, all I got to do is work harder. All I got to do is work harder and come with a different plan on how to move. I ain't got to go low, but some people is not built for entertaining. Some people is not built for this. Some people don't understand the art of the dozens or the art of entertaining your people. Because at the end of the day, if you lost, you lost. You know what I'm saying? You got people on here act like they never caught an L. You know what I'm saying? No. Especially when you got a whole sector. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole sector. Like I tell you, the loser king in this sector is none other than Kids 101. Now he feel like he's a winner right now because he's rocking all there with Cult Life. But listen, y'all know me. I'm like mastermind. I know a way that could it'll be done for him. You know what I'm saying? It would just be done. If me and Kids 101 had to go back and forth, his YouTube career would not last long at all. Like, it would not last long. It'll be brief. But I'm not into beefing. Yeah, you took my intro. Y'all was like, oh, that shit was funny as hell, though. That was funny. That was funny, man. But to y'all people, and this is how I move. For the people that supporting this, ask yourself, in real life, if we had a block party, if all of us stayed on the same street, think back in the 80s, early 90s, how shit was, right? Let's think back. A lot of y'all probably were just babies in the 90s. But listen, if you was on the street, let's say you're on the street, and next block over, you found out an individual did something, and concrete evidence, well, I'm gonna take it in generations. If your buddy did something and your parents knew that person did something, what your parents say? I don't want to see you hanging with him. Ain't that what your parents say? I do not want to see you hanging with that kid. He bad as shit. Or let's take it, the crime he did, and you in a high school and whatever, your parents like, I don't want to see you hanging around him. Do you hear me? My mom would literally grab me by my collar or my wrist and say, do you hear me? Look at me when I'm talking to you. I do not want to see you hanging with him. If I see you hanging with him, I'm going to beat your ass. That's what would happen. So on YouTube, with people clamoring all up in dude chat, asking him shit, allowing him to be in other people's chat, and people saluting him and saying what's up to him and all that shit, man, I find that strange. And I got to give you the same smoke I give him. If you're going to protect a predator, you're a predator. Or you think it's okay. So you can't say it's not okay in one instance and then think it's okay in another. Y'all follow me? So I don't even understand the logic in that shit. You take pride reading everything about somebody. Well, what about this word? But fuck that person. That person going locked away and ain't getting out. I heard that dude supposed to be getting out in December. Let me tell y'all right here on the record. Clip this. Go ahead, record. Hit y'all record button. Y'all ready? Facts over feelings is not coming home in December. All right? Don't stop. Don't take the record button off. His parole hearing was in March of this year, and it was denied. All right? Y'all type it down, take a picture, write it down, send it to whoever. I don't give a fuck. That I hate. Misinformation. He will not be home for Christmas. Christmas for him is canceled. All right? He's not coming home. His parole hearing was denied. Now, I don't have the exact date in front of me, but let me get it. Let me get the exact date. Let me get the exact date. Bear with me. Bear with me 1 second. Let me get this date for y'all. Let me get this date. Yup. Denied March 2025. He ain't coming home. Nowhere in no December. And that's the shit that we gotta stop doing. Just saying shit just to say shit. It don't sound good. It's not cool. It says who you are. It says your character when you're doing this stuff. What? I don't know. But yeah, y'all can write that down, send it up the chain, whoever. Next time you hear somebody saying facts getting on December, you say, no, he's a fuck not. Y'all can say it just like that. That dude gone. He gone. He gone. So Lonnie, you can sleep good at night. He ain't coming home for Christmas. You ain't got to worry about him knocking at your door with a present. He ain't gonna come at your door like Santa Claus, okay? He ain't coming home for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So I know you probably had his gift sitting. Now you can ship him his gifts. Hey, can y'all detract that last part? Yo. But no, for real. So if y'all don't believe me, y'all can do y'all research and find out yourselves he's not coming home. Ain't I a tinker? Yeah. So y'all rocking out with kids, man. That's on y'all. That's why dang y'all ain't see me in this chat. I don't rock with dude. You know what I'm saying? I know he had, I said something, of course, it got to him. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Because first of all, we don't wear the same jacket. If we wore the same jacket, my jacket would be like Hall of Fame jacket. It would be like the green jacket from the Masters. You, man, wearing one of them heavy weight jackets that they drop you in the bottom of a river with, bro. I don't care what now that shit, no, bro. I'm sorry. Some shit you just can't, hell yeah, kick the plug. Some shit you just can't shake. You can't shake, but, man, fuck that. That's how I look at people sideways. Anybody that rock out with him, get no pounds with them off, I look at y'all sideways as shit. And y'all ain't got to care about what I feel, how I think, but I look at y'all sideways as fuck. Rocking out with that dude, kicking with that dude, doing business with that dude. Man, it said, you know what it said? It says you got no motherfucking morals. That's what it says. You don't have morals. You don't give a shit about the average person. You only give a fuck about yourself and what this motherfucker can do for you. You're using him as a tool, and even though you use him as a tool, it makes you like a fucking tool. That's what it does. But y'all keep rocking out with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep rocking out with him, man. Y'all never see me. Y'all already know that. Because this dude been around here just as long as I have. And you never see me and him kicking and have a good time. Because it's never going to happen. I seen through that motherfucker, man, from day one. From day one. I knew this motherfucker was fucking soft as a McDonald's French fry. And all that meat gobbling. KB, listen. Motherfuckers that don't rock with him, he trying to mediate with them. Yo, Sid, listen, all KB want to do is this. He should have been cut the fuck off, man. Sid gave your ass a long ass fucking leash. And me and Sid don't see eye to eye nothing, but I'm telling you, Sid gave your ass a long fucking leash. Your shit should have been wangled your ass up, man. But he doing it now, so I guess better late than never, I guess. Better late than never. Let the games continue. But yo, I'm sure I took up enough of y'all time. And I don't know if this gonna hit the main waves or if it go, but listen. The people's champ, leave me on my fucking throne. Don't go throwing rocks at it and shit. All right? Because I'm just relaxing, chilling. I'm not trying to get in nobody fight. I'm not trying to get in nobody way. I'm not. I'm not, but and you know, this ain't what y'all want. Let me be. Let me just get my chuckles on. Let y'all do it, but on some real shit, man. If it's some dishonesty going on, um, I'm on it. I'm on it. And no, man, for real. I would tell y'all. I told Sid that that email was fraudulent. That shit that he got, I like, man, that shit ain't real. I'll leave it with that. That shit is not real. You already know the source of that fake ass email, and I'm gonna leave it at that. You know the source of that fake email. And I told him because before I told y'all, I told him the person that's known as the organization, I spoke to her personally. So it went and died there. But if it became too much, I would have posted the text message. If it became too much, you know. Only because like I just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I feel, man. Y'all know where I get down. He called him out in 2023. It's on video. I think I probably seen it in real time. I think I probably seen it in real time. But you know, KT, keep the change in 2023. I was dealing with my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I think I seen it in real time. You it's like, listen, I've been battling on this shit for a long minute, so I couldn't see everything. And a lot of times I was just trying to focus on what I had at hand. But I think I do recall him I remember him being on a panel and questions going on. But hey, but with that being said, that motherfucker still was floating around though. That's the fly that should have got swatted and got pushed off the table into a dumpster. Like if that shit would have happened then, and that's it. This in hindsight. And we all guilty of it in some way, form, or another. We're all guilty of it. In hindsight, you know what I'm saying? What could have, should have, things should have been done different. He wouldn't be around today. If I did some shit back in 2023, we wouldn't deal with a lot of shit in 2024 and 2025. So, like I said, I'm guilty of that myself. In hindsight, I'm guilty of it. I point the finger at myself first. I wish I did some things differently that it wouldn't have dragged on to years after the fact. But that's the way it goes, though. You learn from your past. But the people that did rock out with him, some of y'all that don't rock out with him now, that's all that matters. What's up, Tamika? In the building. Yeah, that's all that matters now. That motherfucker don't get a pass now unless he rock with Cult Life. And I don't know how the fuck they do it. I don't know how they do that shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, if I was messing with that dude, my background would be the worst part of when he did. That would be my background. It'd be all words. I blow the font up, and that'd be my green screen. Every day I went live, y'all would see that in the background. I would start my intro with the court case being opened up, docket's number read. Like every day I went live, he would hear about it. It would make him sick to his stomach. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I'll be making drops to that motherfucking shit. Like, man, like you ain't, man, this is not gonna fly. Y'all know I'm relentless. I'm relentless. Salute to that, Southern Heat. Thank you. No, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I said. So yeah, for the people, because I don't hit, and you know what I'm saying. Keep the change. You be out there. I don't hit a lot of I don't hit no platforms. But I don't be out in chats and stuff like that. So wouldn't nobody know that email was fake and not from the person he said that email was from. So a lot of people wouldn't know. A lot of people thinking what he's saying is true. Let me tell you that it's BS. You know what I'm saying? It's BS. And if anybody, y'all know how to reach me on IG. If somebody call me to a panel, y'all know it. I'm like, shit. Say my name 3 times. Poof. I'm there. And on that note, let me get up out of here, man. I went overboard. I got a Zoom meeting at 7, and I got friends getting ready. So, hey, thank y'all for coming through. I see y'all later, man. 3 strikes. I'm out. You know why?